Stream people, do you want to hear me play Legendary? I'm talking to you and you can't see me yet. Hold on. Let me get this going. It's going. I'm going. They're not even going to hear you say anything, which is ridiculous. Well, here we are on the stream. I'm dealing with some guy going "what" in my ear over here. Um, because of the limitations of technology, I am playing with the Uncanny Alchemist. But why did it block him off? What is this now? Don't. What are you doing? It was gonna switch you over to the system for a second, and I was like, no, it's gonna mess it all up. Please subscribe, by the way. Follow and subscribe on Twitch, DMGRGN, on YouTube. Spider Does Things. Do that. I'm speaking really fast while he's talking in my ear. But we're doing Halo 5 Guardians. Should we make this ridiculously difficult for no particular reason, but because we have bragging rights? He's still saying what? You guys can't hear him because limitations of technology. Of my technology, because I'm limited. And he's joking, and they're funny jokes, and I wish you guys could hear them, but you can't, because they're not there. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Don't be a little Billy Baby, man. Don't do that. There was an issue with the Halo 5 Guardian servers. Please try again. That's good. That's always a good sign. It's always a good sign. It shows we're on the fire team. I don't know. Connection lost. You've been disconnected from the local network, of course. Well, you know, I tried. Disconnecting. It's got to disconnect first. It's got to go through all this process. Let's see, can I did that, but it's got to go through its process of disconnecting first. Here, hold on. Let me completely quit out of the game and then accept the invite from here. Because that might be better. That might be better over here. I don't know what we're doing over here. It's just... I'm gonna join Game Pass. Joining the Game Pass over here because I've been smoking 6 packs a day for 12 years. You know, it's what happens. I didn't switch to the vapes in time. All the kids doing the vapes now, and I'm just smoking my Camel Wides. Oh, hey, here we go. All right. Here we go. Loading game. Battle of Sinane. Oh, connection lost. How nice. You've been disconnected from the local network. Waiting to join a match in progress. I think it's their servers. I just think they suck. Unable to join. The request to join is timed out. Waiting to join a match in progress. Why? Oh, I got open packs. Let me open my packs. There's a bunch of stuff I'm never going to use. That's cool. What's this? Here's a bunch of stuff I'm never going to use, too. That's great. What's this one? Hey, there's something cool, but I'm never going to use it. So, that's enough. What about this one? Am I? I'm opening packs right now. I'm opening packs. I don't know what you're talking about.
It says waiting to join a match in progress. That's what it says. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, you'd be waiting a long time because I ain't scheduling that surgery. I'm not doing it. View options. Let's, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna see if I can join. As long as you're not on some super secret privacy business going on. People are gonna watch the stream and be like, what is this guy? He don't know how to do nothing. He was just playing retro Dark Watch games the other day, and now he's just trying to connect to lobbies. Yeah, it's fun. Original Xbox game. I was playing it on my 360. Look it up. That was a really weird thing that you did there. That was funny. Look it up. It was original Xbox. You know what I played before that? Unable to join. I played Colonial Marines. I played that whole game, and it was just as bad as it was before. I don't know what this game. Hold on. What did I do last time? We had problems with this last time, and I had to join like a specific way. So, well, you know, the mushrooms and the Colombian grade blue crystal. Yes, I did actually. Yeah, I am happy about it because that's what I wanted. I wanted the Doom stuff. He was already in Fortnite and it sucked because it's Fortnite. Let's see. Okay, friends. Friends. Hey, there's a friend. Which one? Not until it's complete? No. It's not the same. It's I already have the original. I can play the original, the complete entire story. Sure, and I get that, but it's still not the entire story. And I want the entire story because I know the entire story. I spent so many years as a child doing that game. What, the original? Oh, I did like 2 or 3 times because I was crazy that kind of stuff though. I only did the everything run once though. I only did like all the weapons and everything once. You do that once. You don't do the completionist thing every single time. You just play through the game. But damn it. Connection lost. You've been disconnected from the local network. So they're not going to let me join. I did download that friendship pass for Reanimal like you wanted. Which Diablo? 3 or 4? Okay, because I got 3 and I got 4. So I guess 3 would be it. No, I've been getting to it. I know it's on Game Pass now, and I keep thinking, oh, I'm gonna get to it, but I have other things that I've been doing, and I haven't had time. I haven't had time yet. So I Dungeons 2. No, no, I didn't see that. I saw that they were doing Dungeons 2. I didn't see that they were doing other stuff. But we can do either Diablo 3, I guess, or we can do Reanimal. Oh, well, that's not going to work then. That's not going to work. Well, yeah, I have everything going through IBS. I have my console sounds going through OBS and then onto Twitch, but it just you won't be able to hear me is the issue because my mic is going towards it's going straight through to Twitch for the Twitch broadcast. You're not going to be able to hear unless you're watching my Twitch broadcast at the same time, which is going to be irritating because then you're going to hear both of us talking, plus the game, plus you're trying to hear the game on your own end. Now, if I had a Windows 10 or 11 laptop and I had the Xbox app or whatever, or a Discord that worked on here, I could route that through OBS and we could hear each other there fine. But I don't have that. I've got Windows 7. And those other things don't work on my Windows 7. My Discord stopped working on Windows 7 last year because they boosted the compatibility settings. And it will not function correctly on Windows 7 anymore. So, that's why you're routing through my phone. And I have 2 sets of earphones. I have earbuds in listening to you. And I have the headset on for the game over top of my earbuds. So I'm going to get tinnitus for the good of playing these games. I agree. I could, but ChatGPT is a piece of shit because it's an AI, and I don't like AI, so fuck them. Well, I explained it to you like an American, and we don't do that. Motherfucker. Okay. Anyway. Don't make me pull an Afro Man and write a song about it. Okay, so it's Diablo 3 it is then. Okay. The decision has been made, apparently. Eternal Collection, because I spent the money. What was I playing on here? I was playing my Necromancer, I think. That's what I was. That's what I was doing. Except... Hey, there he is, over there. He's monkin'. He's monkin'. He's a monkin', man. He's a monkin'. You got the whole hog. Where are you at, anyway? What are you doing? Alright, I'm gonna join the Gardens of Hope. The Hope Gardens. The Hope Gardens. Do we know anyone like that? Oh my gosh. Let's keep it clean over here. Oh my gosh, just whatever this is. Let me just take your bones. Fighting all these things on the Are you still here or did I lose you? Alright, you just got real quiet for a second like you were considering the meaning of life or something. Oh, you're locked in. Right, locked in. As the kids will say. The kids say you're locked in. The kids, they say. These guys are taking a lot of damage. Why don't they just die already? Come on. Stunned. I didn't even see Stone Cold. Who set this difficulty? I think I did. I think I set this difficulty the last time. I was like, hey, we can play on the high format. Oh, this is cool. We can do that. What? What? You heard that because you said what? I got the phone right next to me. I'm trying to make sure. Or not. The business of picking your ass. Looking to expand your business? He's Ulvarath of the darkness. He believes in a thing called love. Right down in the middle of your heart. You know who that is? Who does that song? It's Jamiroquai. And Jamiroquai does Virtual Insanity. And it's the same person. He also does The Darkness because his name is JK, and he also won the super good track records on Top Gear twice. And he did a little dance. I'm bringing that back because we went over that. You even looked it up and found out it was true. You looked it up. That's part of the simulation. Oh, he does it. He does it. He's that special form of communist that likes to take money. You know. Murdering you, just not murdering you. Big old Armagon. Why don't you be like an armadillo? Thank you. What are you doing just standing here looking at the gold? Like, oh, there's gold over here. Just goofing around like it's some kind of goofy man. Like, I'm a goofy man. Them horses been whacking off in my bed. Nobody knows. He must be English. He's an English fan. He's an oppressor. He's a colonizer. Is what he is. Don't say anything controversial. Stop it. Oh my gosh, stop. Yeah, you know, I own up to that. You're looking like a ghoul. So I had to kill you because you're looking like a ghoul. Destruction. 9 items destroyed. Hey, this vile temptress.
I must wait.
She probably did already.
I must wait.
Yeah, I got skeletons. Skeletons going on.
That needs to recharge.
Look at the murdering. This is some beautiful murdering. No, I think this was one of mine. I think I was like, hey, let's just pump up that difficulty. Format like 5,000.
I must wait.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, I think we did. I think that's what it was. I think I was being stupid. That's why everything was a gigantic bullet sponge. I'm not worried about them murdering me. I'm just taking forever trying to kill anything because it's just like, oh, look at the vast amounts of health we have. At least we got a bunch of bones over here. We got bones. We're boning it. Total boning. Boning everything. Where we go there? Oh, I gotta get that gold over there. Who's on the line now? Get it. Put it down. Put it down. Stop it. What are you doing?
I must wait.
Common oppressor. I brought my own flag and everything. So what do you think? What do you think about the whole Afro Man thing? You think that was a good time? He won his court case?
That needs to recharge.
He's not even listening. Are we still connected? Alright, I was asking you a question about the Afro Man. The Afro Man.
Give it more time.
He won his court case. They sued him for that video footage that he took and made songs about the cops that raided his house for no reason.
Give it more time.
And he won his court case. One of the deputies, yeah, he got one of them to like, it was pretty funny. Like, he made that whole, an entire album about how they got into his house to steal his money. They didn't find any victims, no nothing. And they were like, oh, it made us cry. We're so upset about it. It's like, well, you raided his house for nothing. You kept some of his money. Like, oh, but he said mean things about us. Okay, but you stole his money. There was nothing in his house. I'm not even a big fan, but I'm like, alright, I give him respect. I 100% will give him the respect for that. Yeah, that whole outfit with the flag on it and everything, yeah. And the great thing about that, for anybody who knows anything about legal proceedings, is that's going to set precedent. And precedent's fantastic, because the next time somebody busts into your house looking for something and there's nothing there, you can cite that case in your defense. And you'll probably win, because it'll be like, oh, well, you know, an Afro Man versus the sheriff. Yeah. You can cite that. That's fantastic. That's the best possible outcome. And that's cool. I like stuff like that. The precedent is fun. Yeah. This big guy over here, this man.
That needs to recharge.
Ew. Gross. She's in Tacoma. Oh, he's on the other side of this. She's bilking people.
Give it more time.
Of course. Let's go get it. Oh, no. We gotta get through there. Oh, there's a wall. Just the enemy's here. Stop. I got him. He's over here. No. Don't go through the thing. We got him. Oh, he's immune to something. He's trying to escape. But we got him. He's got a huge amount of health because of this difficulty that I've Come on, man. Be dead, please. No, man. Don't run away.
I must wait.
All my skeletons are off. He's just not even that's good. He's tenacious. He must come from Tacoma. Special breed of Tacoma guy.
That needs to recharge.
Oh, he got away. No, it's because those special Tacoma goblins always get away with things as much as you try. Tell them, no, you're trying to fraud people. I'm gonna murder you. Not in a realistic sense.
Give it more time.
Sense. No, you're stupid. But we're gonna win. You're stupid. And then he died. Which is a shame. Just like more time. Keep getting. Are you gonna die sometime soon? Goodness sake.
That needs to recharge.
Bullets, Frank. No bullets. Killed them.
That needs to recharge. That needs to
Ridiculous.
recharge.
Everything takes forever to die. Good, that's enough out of that. Dang. Well, good. I'm glad I got here in time to help. It's so lucky. I feel so lucky.
Give it more time.
Bile flowers. I've sold some bile flowers.
Give it more time.
I need more time. If only I had time. Oh, there's this guy, late to party. This guy's late to party. Yeah, there's other things to do. There's like side quests to do on this map, and then there's the main thing. Couple of bullets.
The Angelus Council is comprised of the 5 archangels who hold dominion over the high heavens. They determine the laws by which all angels must abide. Each of them embodies a pure...
Fogoth the Untamed.
valor,
An Omnighoul.
hope, faith, and wisdom.
The summoning pits was a great venue. They had cheap beers. Could have just watched that.
I must wait. Give it more time.
How's he running away? Like, oh no, don't fight us, guys. Come on. This is a fun game. The haunt of Vax. What I got there.
it more time.
This is a lot. There's a lot going on. His name is a lot. You see that? He's a lot brimstone. He is literally a lot. Good goodness sake. Get murdered already, huh? Goodness. Now vile legions over here. There we go. Making progress over here.
I must wait.
You pulling up this mission over there? You see that?
Imperious,
Give it
the
more time.
Archangel of Valor, is the greatest warrior in all creation,
I got the same jokes and they're not going away.
and has led the hosts of heaven to innumerable victories. With Mount Pharaoh's absence, it is imperative
You're fine. I'm just not going to talk
the
anyway.
Angelus
Then you're going to make
Council,
your stupid
seeking
jokes.
I must
You do
wait.
that.
to defend the high heavens from any foe.
Give it more time.
See you toothbrush. I need to go see a dentist.
That needs to recharge.
He's got to go to the dentist. He's a toothbrush. Because that's everything with this game. Hey, your wormhole is plagued. You got a plagued wormhole. I need to see if I can fix that. Your plagued wormhole.
That needs to recharge.
Keep running away. Stop. I'm trying to kill you. Come on. Hey, stop. No, I'm trying to kill you. Stop it. Oh, your arm anyway. What is this? Oh, I can't even change it here anyway, so it's not matter. What is it? I gotta.
So, you approach the Oculus with the aim to destroy it. You will not succeed.
You will not succeed. I like to say stupid things. I'm so serious. Listen to me. Being serious.
Well, alright, here I am. Hold on.
That
See
needs
if I
to
can do
recharge.
some murdering. Hammer mash. Hey, you don't like just mashed potatoes. You like the hammer mash.
That needs to recharge.
He's a brutal hellspawn shocker. He likes to shock block. Oh, he's got these laser things. The lasers
I must
suck.
wait.
Come on. Lasers. Yeah, it looks like it. mashed potatoes. He's hammer mash.
I must wait.
He's demon hammer mash. He's mashed potatoes. No, don't do that. Stop. Hey, come on. Don't be dead.
I must wait.
Gosh, let's be a cage fighter. I don't know. Oh no, he's trying to kill me too. Don't do it. Stop. What is this? I'm gonna help.
Give it more time.
I'm a bad demon too. Guys. I'm a big demon man. I'm gonna help. I'm a mounted Armadon. I would eat like 12 of those right now. Damn.
I must wait.
They got those grilled cheese burritos that I can't eat, but they're delicious anyway, because sometimes I eat them. You put the steak in there. Switch out the regular beef and steak.
I must wait.
Well, just as long as you don't eat the don't eat the Mexican pizza.
That needs to recharge.
Well done.
He's not gonna win. He's not gonna win his
Diablo's
case.
vile minions can no longer use this rift to find their way into the Silver City. Now only one rift
Only
remains.
one rift remains. Great. How do we get out of here? Cool.
That is not
All right,
the
you go ahead and do that.
only
I'm just
rift.
gonna
The
walk
foreign
around here.
legions will not stop.
Oh, there's Diabler. Diabler says, "Let's stop down the Hell Rift, guys. Guys, hey, I've got more. I used to be a lady, but now I'm a dude who's also a lady." It's 2026. I can be what I want. Anyway. It's not 2026? Oh. What calendar are we using? So we're using the Islander calendar. The Sirius B satellite calendar. That axe fell. It's a fell axe. Anyway. I'm gonna blow up those just for fun. Did you get your stuff changed? Are you doing that? Alright. Well, now we got enemies to fight, so I was gonna, and then these guys just showed up and said, "Oh, we heard you were
That
busy."
needs to recharge.
Well, guess what? We're fuck nuts.
Uninteresting.
Let's get the entire population. Steve. Hello, Mr. Steve. Let's see if I can kill you. Why is your health like this? Oh my gosh, man. Still you doing this. Because I'm pretty mad. He's not my patron. Speaking of Patreon, but not Patreon, which is what I'm actually doing, I think I'm going to start watching movies for Patreon and recording them, no BS, and then having people watch that on Patreon. Like, of me watching movies. I hear by your silence you think it's fantastic. I'm gonna put like DVDs in the Xbox and then use that to watch movies and then put them on there. Did you miss all of that I was just talking about? Because I'm right here by the phone. I'm talking right into it. I am.
I'm talking right into it, right up close, in a weird sort of creepy way.
Oh,
That needs to
I'll
recharge.
just fight these ridiculously powerful preppers. I'm still right here by the phone. I don't know what to tell you. Then why are you answering?
Give it more time.
Then why are you answering if you're not hearing me? You're not. He's much more important. Well, at least I'm better than that guy that went to the Middle East and didn't even get in the fighting, and then he's like, oh, they almost shot down my helicopter. Oh my gosh. Wobbler, Cronkite. Wobbler, wobbler, wobbler. Wobbler. Because I'm wobbling in the shadows of here. It's wobbling. These things are just taking forever to well, I'm never gonna do that. You know how bad crypto is doing right now, in realistic terms? It's doing really bad. It's doing badly. It's doing awful. Like, crypto is really, really falling. Because I've been thinking about, oh, how am I going to make some money? Because I'm tired of not making money. And I looked up the crypto stuff, and it's crashing hard. No, because I think he's more effective than crypto. That was the worst theme. It was the worst. It was boring, and it was generic.
I draw closer to victory.
Also boring and generic. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling that. Because you were talking about that theme song. You did the theme song, and it was boring and generic. And then you talked about Roman Reigns. Like,
I must wait.
you said it. You said it. You said it. You said it. I mean, you said it. Because you did the theme song, and I said it was boring and generic, and then you said that was like Roman Reigns, and I said, okay, well, I guess you're saying.
I must wait.
Hey, you're doing the Snickers, Snickers, some Reese's Pieces or something.
Give it more time.
Yes, you do, because obviously you're answering all of it. You're playing this gig like. That's because you're not listening.
I must wait.
I have a super duper awesome Samsung phone. It's ridiculous.
Give it more time.
No, it's like a Galaxy Note S10 or something. I don't know what.
I must wait.
Well, look who decided to show up finally. You just showed up. There you are. Wherever you go, there you are.
I must wait.
I just kind of ignore those. Like, oh, you got stuff that you don't need. The Invisible Butler. It's still not as good as the Drunken Mud Crab from Morrowind. Yes, you can, because you're talking back to me. Quit it. It's right here. I can't hold the phone to my face. I gotta lean over to it like this, like a weird...
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this, and you're just gonna have to like it.
Obviously, people on the chat can see it. It's so big. It's so big. Your mama said it. Don't stop believing.
That foe will die. I must wait.
In the saddle again. What is that guy doing? Is he still him? I don't want to be. No, I don't want to.
That needs to recharge.
No. I'm talking about the other guy that would sing that with us. I know he was dealing with personal family stuff, so I don't want to be like rude about it. Is he alright? The guy that hangs out with us, that was singing that with us. I don't want to put him on the spot. That was singing that song with us during the Call of Duty. I know he had stuff going on. Is he doing okay? Yeah, is he alright? What's he doing? Alright, is he alright? Is he doing good? Yeah, that's... No, of course not. I'm not asking for details. I'm just making sure that... Well, yeah, that's... Nobody likes it. But, but as long as he's doing good, then that's fine. Alright. I'm thinking of him. I'm not, I'm thinking. Yeah, I had some the other day. Like, it's been, yeah, it's worth getting, and that's for the big bottle. It's not for the little one, because the big bottle is the little one is like the little bottle is like 25 or like 30 something, but the big one is cheaper than it was because it used to be 60.
I must wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
I must wait.
Yeah, that's the most annoying part. Like in 4, every time I die for anything, it's better go back to town for a friggin' repair, because then you don't do as well because it takes your stats away. I'm fighting Insignious Chomp Fang. I don't know. That's what he calls himself.
Give it more time.
It's Insignious Chomp Fang. Well, I mean, looking at this thing, it probably is true. That's probably true. Alright, I'm just gonna fight the Chomp Fang until it's dead.
Give it more time.
30%. Oh, they're gonna break. Not that it matters, because then you can fix them anyway.
Give it more time. That needs to recharge.
Because of his Twitter account. I don't think she's like the type that wants that out there either. I think she's more like, no, don't talk about our personal
Give it more time.
Yeah. I hope not, because that's kind of a waste of her talent. You know, she's a really good announcer.
I must wait. Give it more time.
We're not talking about Ricochet's wife anymore?
That needs to recharge.
Okay. That doesn't make any sense, but it does make all the sense in the world. So I guess I'm just gonna accept it. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna accept it. It's not, you know, it doesn't have to make sense.
Give it more time.
I mean, he brought those Costco guys, and nobody cares about them.
I must wait. That needs to recharge.
He can't be good because he's got to watch his guts, because his guts are messed up. Because if he does anything to him, they're going to be like, he had to have that surgery for his diverticulitis. And that's not something that you can just forget about. Like, he's got to have to deal with it. And so... yeah. Yeah, you can fake a lot of it. You can still got to do some of the things. Like, you gotta lift people up, you gotta take a hit, but you can move with it. It's different. It's definitely different. Yeah, because they want it to be...
I must wait.
You don't think Moxie drinking bleach with other people was a great story? It was fantastic. Taking their... yeah. Taking their truck in the desert and kidnapping the Rock and Roll Express. It was a thing. They totally kidnapped those guys. Ricky Morton and the other guy, they kidnapped them. No, they're alive.
That
No,
needs to recharge.
no, they did it. No. I mean, because they just make things up. They just like think, oh, these are the guys that we want to showcase right now. So let's manufacture something like MJF and Adam Page. Like, there's no reason. With Swerve in there and yeah,
that needs to recharge.
Now, to be fair, WWE did do the tired old ambulance angle with Paul Heyman gets hurt, he's in the ambulance, and then, oh no, it's not the real driver, it's LA Knight. He's taking the ambulance. Where does he go? And then nothing happened. So, you know... oh my gosh, they're gonna take them to some undisclosed location and then they'll be back next week and nothing terrible will happen.
That needs to recharge.
That's part of the difference, though.
I must wait. Finest weight.
Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green was a new job designer.
Give it more time. That needs to recharge. Finest weight.
Well, here's the two different sides to it. You've got WWE, who's putting out TV shows showing that this is fake and this is how we faked it, and everybody knows it's fake, big deal, and then just pretending with a wink and a nod that, oh yeah, these are the stories, ha ha ha. And then you have AEW, who's just like, we're just gonna do a lot of moves. Nobody will care. They love moves. Moves, moves, moves. They don't care if it's fake or real. It's just all about moves, because the moves are real.
That needs to recharge.
It was until they started doing, because they got that partnership with AEW, they've started to do similar things, have you noticed? It's gotten to be a problem.
That needs to recharge. Give it more time.
It's just gimmicks now. It's just gimmicks. It's all gimmicks. And a gimmick will only take you so far. Yeah. And that's what they've got. They've got athleticism, but they've got nothing else beyond that. They just want to do good moves. And the problem is they keep trying to outdo each other and they keep hurting each other. They keep having injuries. Andy Morton. There's good old Andy Morton over there. He's a salty fella. Yeah, I've been seeing that.
The grave beckons.
Even with Cody, with some of the underneath guys, like the guys they brought up from NXT, they've been cheering them. They've been like, oh yeah, this is different. This is something that's not like usual Cody stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think... Yeah. Yeah, he's got to be like, I'm the face of the company, but I'm gonna hold on to that by any means necessary because I'm the guy, and that's the best way to do it. Especially because he's supposed to be like the common man kind of person too. He's supposed to be like, I'm the champion of the people. And Cody will say, oh yeah, I represent the people, but I'm also the face of the company and I'm whatever.
Give it more time.
Right.
Give it more time.
They could try to do. They could probably give us a set. Right. Then you gotta rip and punch and everything. You could almost do Sami Zayn versus Punk, but
Give it more time.
yeah, because that would almost work. But then you have to, because right now you're dealing with Romans. You gotta finish the Roman stuff first, and then, unless you have Sammy beat Roman, because Sammy used to be part of the Bloodline. Yeah, it doesn't hit that hard. Like, well, no, but if Roman did win it from Punk, if Roman wins it from Punk, but even then, I don't know. I can see the nostalgia of the match between the two of them from where they used to be in the family, but he never respected Sammy because Sammy wasn't part of the family.
That needs to recharge.
But I don't know if people would still go for that now.
I must wait.
He's a better talker. He is a
I
better
must
talker.
wait.
He's more consistent. Like, Jay gets the bullet points. He gets the bullet points out there. But Jimmy can talk consistently. Yeah.
That needs to recharge.
Dog was huge though. Dog was like massive. He was a big deal. He was popular for a long time. Yeah, in favor of Drew.
This will be a challenge.
He's what the old Southern wrestlers called the chicken shit heel. He's always got to have something that's going to give him the advantage. He's never going to go straight one-on-one. Yeah.
That needs to recharge. I must wait. Give it more time.
It's always a screw job every single
That needs
time.
to recharge. I must wait.
No, they're faces now. Now they're good guys. Like,
Give it more time.
because they're feuding with somebody else who's the heels. I don't know who they're feuding with. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Because everybody's in that. Like that's like, oh yeah, if you're bad, you're in my family. Hey. There's so many people in that they don't even care.
Give it more time. Give it more time.
He's also good at taking drugs. That's the whole problem. he was taking drugs and like he failed the thing.
I must wait.
Yeah, because they don't care about drugs. Because everybody else is on drugs.
Give it more time.
Because we're all on drugs already. Don't care. Who cares? Drugs. Everybody's got drugs.
I must wait.
Aleister Black just ended up filling the same carrying Cross role. Like, if you were going to do that same character, you might as well just have kept Cross.
wait.
Like, Cross was doing it fine. Yeah. Have you watched some of his documentary stuff? It's fantastic. Yeah. It's really good.
That needs to recharge.
Yeah. He's the perfect fit for AEW, is what he is. He's a good fit for AEW. He's a good fit for AEW. No, I'm in a committed relationship. Chicken check. Check. Chickens. Chicken. Well, this is the future. Yeah, I don't know. It's the phone. That's what it is. It's on the Wi-Fi. The phone is on the Wi-Fi. I mean, I can try it, I guess.
That
I don't know,
needs to recharge.
The phone, I think, is on 4G. The tablet's on 5G. I got 9 Gs total. 9 G's in total. Hold on, it's probably gonna cut off if I switch those. Right. Tells me to do something and then I'm not doing it and then
That needs to recharge.
I'm just trying to type. Reincarnating horror. Where's my $2?
I must wait.
He likes it. He likes it. He got thrown out of a Uber. He got thrown out of an Uber.
I must wait.
I think that was fake, though. I think that was fake.
I must wait.
Why did I get a gift for Deadpool head? I'm not even gonna play this game. I did. It was for Deadpool.
That needs to recharge.
I got a gift for him.
That
We're
needs to
not
recharge.
gonna take it. Hey, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Do I have anything else I need to replace this stuff with? I got that. Let me identify this. What's this? Oh, I'll take that. What's this? Identify that belt. Where are we even supposed to go? I don't know. Like, this says destroy the Rift Oculus, and I don't know where we're even going. Living on bread. But we gotta go here again. It says we got to. But we gotta do it again. It's what the mission is. I'm not gonna kick your chihuahua. One man gang. One man gang. One man gang. One man gang. Repo man. The repo man took my car 'cause I could not pay my bills.
I must wait.
It's too bad nobody heard me. That would have got me like 17 subscribers. Yeah. Yeah, right off the bat.
I can't carry any more.
The only Pearl Jam song that I like is the least Pearl Jam song ever. Yeah. It's because it doesn't sound like Pearl Jam, and that's why I like it so much. Well, that Dude the Evolution is like the only song of theirs that I can get into. But that video is great. It's got that anime video about whole, like all of human evolution from beginning to end.
I must wait.
Pretty cool. That was done really well. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, look, it's this big hammer thing again. Now his name is Sledge. Now his name is Sledge. He's a sledge. He's gonna... Sledgehammer. I can't dance, I can't talk.
I must wait.
That's Genesis, because I had both. Yeah, both. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was still along the same wavelength there. Where I
I'm
walk,
overburdened.
You think to destroy the Rift Oculus?
I can't see. They both had good stuff. I mean, they were really good together, and they had both. I'm probably a Gabriel fan more than a Phil Collins fan, but still, they both had talent.
The Hell Rifts are closed. You have far exceeded my expectations, Nephilim. But there is not a moment to waste. Quickly, you must make your way to the Silver Spire.
That was neither of them.
The Hell Rifts are closed, but it is of no matter. Soon there will be nothing left of these high heavens. All creation will be the realm of terror.
Those are Loverboy songs, sir. No, they did that. Now every time I hear that song, I think of that moment. See, I didn't know that that's who exactly you were working for. I didn't know that it was that, like, specifically that.
Tyrael.
Yes, but we must hurry. I finally understand. Your kind faces death and darkness every day.
If you hurt your back doing that kind of stuff, the back will never be the same. Like, I know for a fact. Like, don't do that. Don't hurt your back, because then you'll have to deal with it forever, like I do. Like, I will wipe a smudge off the TV, and then my back will throw out. That's how, like... I'll put my shoe on sometimes and twist my ankle funny. Oh, I twist my back out. You know? That's just how it goes. Anaconda.
Though I forsook my home.
Uh-oh, too late. Too late. It's murdering time. Oh, that guy's here to save us. He's so awesome. Look how great he
Your
is.
kind does not belong here. If I see you again, you will die.
What? I didn't say nothing about that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have the subtitles on.
This is your fight, Nephilim. Your power is even greater.
Alright, I'm gonna just fight everything. I like me a good chest. Double D's, if possible. Double D's, if possible. But no bigger than that, because then it's too much. You can't wrap your hand around it to stick. No, I'm being educational. This is education. It is. It's just education.
Knowing you helped
It's
me
education.
become the prime evil.
Diablo is
Watch your
climbing the
mercy go.
My own husband.
I saw them do that live. I was there.
But you made him cut me down.
At the Blossom. Yeah. I was at the Blossom and I saw it. Yeah. No, he was. Tupac was a drummer for a lot of people. That's how he made his living, obviously. But, no, I'm just filling in the history and just, you know, retconning.
I must wait.
No. He was a drummer. He was a drummer. He was a good man. He was a drummer. people.
That needs to recharge.
When he was still among the
Yeah,
angels.
some people.
But he grew weary of battling the demons after a time.
Except
and he
himself,
began to
because I read that book.
conspire with demons in order to forge a peace.
It was kind of a stupid book. Like, that was kind of a dumb book. Like, they did like, oh, here's the history about that little offhand comment, and then it was kind of
to
dumb.
recharge.
It was kind of yeah, yeah. And Palpatine doesn't have much going for him either. He's just like some slimy. It's kind of like, yeah, that was different. That was unexpected. Like, you didn't see that coming. Like, they're like, oh yeah, you know. And then he's just like, I know what I have to do. And that's it. He's just like, oh, I'm dead.
Give it more time.
Well, except for the ending. The 11 book ended crappy. You never find out the exact, like...
I must wait.
And that's it. Yeah, you don't know if anything else happens. And because Disney is stupid and they're never going to make any sequels to anything, that's
Give it more time. That needs to recharge.
Yeah, he ended up getting, he got his end in that book. In Shelley's he got his end. But it was fine. Everything worked out. Like, it made sense. Because that guy that wrote that book, he's a famous sci-fi author. No, not in the original book. In the original book, yeah, he ended up getting, because he'd been trying to turn the Emperor against Vader the whole time. He's the favorite. He was trying to be the number 2 guy. And he went too far, and Vader finally got, like, this is it. He blasted him out of the sky. It was like a space battle kind of thing. He was going after, because he'd lost Luke and Leia, because they had been infiltrating the whole thing. That's how Leia got the disguise that she used for Return of the Jedi. She got it from Peter. When Luke was dressed as like a royal guard or something like that, he was sneaking in, and there was that extra guy who was like a discount Han Solo. And it's been a long time since I read the book, so I don't have all the exact details. But they had a big, like, space battle between the Black Sun, which was Shizor's organization, and the Empire. Because Vader was like, nah, I'm sick of you playing this game. I'm the Emperor's favorite. Screw you. And that was it.
Give it more time.
Yeah. Where he was in that prison? Yeah. Yeah, that was good. Because he would get beat. He'd have those prison fights and he would get beat and he'd be like, I just have to be stronger. I have to be strong. Just like Bane. When Bane was in the academy, he was like, I gotta be stronger.
Give it more time.
Oh yeah, yeah, good book. Because it had everything about the Bounty Hunters Creed and about it had like how Bosk had captured those people.
To recharge.
Yeah, with him and Dengar. Yep. The Tales from Jabba's Palace, which was the book right before that, because you had Tales from Mos Eisley, and you had Tales from Jabba's Palace, and then you had Tales of the Bounty Hunters. Jabba's Palace one had where Boba Fett actually gets pulled into the Sarlacc, and it deals with what he's doing when he's in there, and how it had like the Sarlacc captures the minds of people and absorb them, and they're still living down there as like disembodied minds. And that's how I got my favorite joke about the three-legged pig in that book. You ever hear that joke, three-legged pig? I got it somewhere. It's on the shelf over here, I think. I got all 3 of them. Yeah, I know. I can probably walk over there right now. I probably know exactly where it's at. It's sitting right over there. Oh, they're good. And especially that one in Jabba's Palace where he tells the story. That's fantastic. Because there's one of the consciousness that was absorbed is pissed off and is trying to torture him before he gets absorbed into it too. And he's like, you need to tell me a story. I want to hear a story. And Boba Fett's like, alright, I'll tell you a story. And he tells him a story about the 3-legged pig. It's so good! And the guy's pissed! Because it's a story that doesn't have a good ending. And it pisses the guy off, and that's how Boba Fett escapes. Because the guy's pissed, and it manipulates the monster, and it gives Boba Fett the opening he needs. It's a great story. Oh, the books do much better for him than anything else. Like, they had the show and everything like that, and it was whatever. But the books...
They were called the Nephilim.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he becomes like... Yeah. He's just running around as that bounty hunter, and then he becomes Mandalore himself, and you don't even find that out until later on. You recognize the voice where you're like, is this really the guy? And then you cultivate that friendship quest. He's like, yeah, I was to reach so-and-so with Brevin, and now I'm Mandalore. Alright. Yeah. Scion. Yep. As long as he's in pain, as long as he's got pain and he holds on to it, he can't be killed. He has to choose to let go of his pain, and that's the only way he loses.
My bag is full.
Yeah. Because the first one, you can't cheese it. The first one...
Give it more time.
I mean, the second game, you can go to spots and you can kind of cheat experience, and you can get infinite experience, basically. So you can be over-leveled for everything, but you can't do that in the first one. The first one doesn't have a place for you to do that unless you mod it. So you have to play within the game constraints. And it's that last fight is a tough fight with Malik. Yeah, yeah. And you can't talk him down either. Like, the second game had a lot of moral things where if you did the right stuff, you could talk people down, avoid a lot of fights. You could even talk down Kreia at the end. You had to fight her a couple times, but the final, like, phase of her battle, you could talk her down. You could do that with Scion, too. Scion, you can talk him down and not even fight him. And then he'll just give up. I'm fighting something. Hold on.
That needs to recharge.
Yeah, there you are. Yeah, alright. Yeah, we'll just fight these guys. You got a bunch of friends over here. You got a lot of friends. They
I must wait.
Yeah, I see they got lasers and stuff. I hate the lasers. I hate the lasers. And they put out so many. Like, there's 3 of them, and they're like...
Oh, look, 50 different lasers. Screw you guys.
Give it more time.
Yeah. The good thing about this game is at least you can kind of limit the knockdown effects. In
That
4,
needs to recharge.
You can't limit the knockdown, and you can't stop them from doing the fear effects. If they hit you with a fear effect, you run away. And it's really irritating. In this one, you can, but in that one, you can't. And it's like, I'm a badass. I ain't gonna run away from nothing. Give me no fear effects. Whatever. Only the last 7 times you told it. The direction was bad. Like, George Lucas, people can say whatever they want about the first original trilogy, but when he did the prequels, he didn't have it. He didn't have the magic. It's like they did a bad take, and he was like, all right, I think that's pretty good, we'll keep it. And that's basically what it seemed like. Like, they had bad acting, not because the actors were bad, but because he told them that it was fine. He was like, oh yeah, that's fine, we'll keep it. And that's what it felt like. It felt like the direction was lacking. And people will, you know what? Yeah. I'll always give George Lucas the props for the original trilogy, for putting in, for writing all that stuff. But by the time the prequels came about, it wasn't the same anymore. He didn't have the same ability. He wasn't the best director of all time. He wasn't, and even Spielberg. People go on about Spielberg, and yeah, Spielberg was great in the late 80s and the 90s, but it's not the same anymore. You're not going to have that level of talent anymore, and that's fine. So you can't expect that level of movie anymore. Yeah. Yeah, he also wrote The Force Unleashed. Yeah. He wrote the Force Unleashed books that went with those games.
Give it more time.
Yeah, I got it on the shelf. I got a hardback copy.
That needs to recharge.
I've got a version of the original trilogy novelization. I've got the 3 Tales books. There's a whole set of bounty hunter books that deal with a story about Boba Fett trying to steal something from one of the ship manufacturers, and that's how he gets his ship. Yeah, there's a whole trilogy of books for that, and then there's Death Troopers, there's the Darth Bane books, there's the Revan book. I read a few books into the series when they had a separate alien species invade that was immune to the Force. Yeah, the Vong. The Vong is what they were, the Vong. And I don't know, I got into it, and then they put so many books out in so short amount of time that I couldn't afford to keep up with it. And then I got bored. And it had the kids had grown up, and then yeah, that was a bitch. But it had the kids, yeah. He ends up being the new emperor or something like that, but they didn't do it very well, so it wasn't very interesting. It was kind of okay, this is cool, but it wasn't. It was something that you were interested in, but then you weren't. which is too bad. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and Rogue One was the same director as Monsters. No. Yeah, Gareth Edwards did Monsters, and he did that first Godzilla movie. And... oh, no way! It leaves so much to the imagination. It leaves so much to the imagination. Like, you see the stuff in the background.
Embrace your former lieutenant.
Yeah, come on. It took the focus. Yeah. It takes the focus off of Godzilla and makes it like a human thing, which you would think, oh, that would be a terrible idea, but in this case, it was perfect. It was exactly what the series needed. Yeah, and now...
that needs to recharge.
Yeah. And now the series is back up to what it was. Where it's just, oh yeah, it's the giant monsters. You know, I don't mind it, but it's not the same vibe. Like, the vibe from that first one was perfect. The other ones are good on their own, but it's not the same. Like, if you could get a series of movies like that first one, it was good. You really got into it. Because I saw that in theaters.
Give it more time.
Because I heard who the director was. I was like, I know this guy. This guy makes good movies. I need to see that. Oh, it was so excellent. Well, no, because it's not him. Yeah. It's not him either. It's some other, whoever they hired to do it. Because the first one was an indie feature. It was his first movie. And you still don't know exactly.
I must wait.
Yeah. The first one is the best. But the other two aren't bad. Like, that first one, though, that establishes everything about the whole, some people are heroes and some people aren't.
I must wait.
It's good. I can't say it's not. I cannot say it's bad.
That needs to recharge.
The only issue I have is that third one, the way it ended, because they knew that Bruce was dealing with his illness, and they couldn't do much else to extend the series. They were like, we're going to have to end it now. If we don't, he's not going to be able to do it. Yeah, about how they're at that airport and they're seeing and they're sending out that signal and everything, and they're finding people like him, and like that other guy. Yeah.
You failed again, Tyrion. The corruption cannot be stopped.
That needs to recharge.
Because he usually doesn't do sequels. Like, dude, this was one of those rare moments when he was like, going to make a trilogy of things because the studio wanted it.
Give it more time.
Yeah. Yeah, that first season was okay. It was just okay. It wasn't great. It was just okay. Yeah. That second season, though, was just... because then you had his dead wife then having relations with the leprechaun guy, because they were both possessed by the Loa guy, and it was like, okay. And then it went weird directions. It went all kinds of weird directions.
Give it more time.
Yeah. And it's too bad because that guy ended up being kind of a shitty dude. And then, yeah, and his wife is a shitty lady. So, it's too bad. Like, I'm kind of upset about it because I really like his work. But it's,
give it more
yeah.
time.
Yeah. And I know he's still working on things. I'm kind of like, I'm in that weird spot where I don't know how closely I want to separate the art from the artist. Because it wasn't as bad as, like, it's not Lost Prophets bad. It's not that. Because that's one of those clear signals where it's like, you know what, this guy did something absolutely awful. And I can't listen to anything he's ever put out again. And he got his. He got his in prison. He's gone now. Yeah, he got his, so he ended up getting what he deserved.
That needs to recharge.
But this is a bit of a different situation. Like Neil did some shitty stuff to people, but he still does some really good work, and I'm kind of torn about it. I don't know how far I want to be upset about it. Yeah. There was a limited amount of consent at various points leading up to when he did some shitty things. So I don't know. It's a tough situation. Yeah. It's a tough situation. But No. He hasn't done that.
That needs to recharge.
Yeah, and his wife is an enabler, and she's also just kind of she'll say things like, "Oh yeah, this is my ideals," and then she'll do different things behind the back. Like, I actually interacted with her on Facebook, and it pissed me off. I didn't expect it to go the way it went, and it's not like some private weird stuff. Like, it's not whatever, but I can even tell a story. Like, she's a musician, right? And she was talking about how she had gone to, instead of doing major label stuff, she'd gone to do independent Bandcamp stuff, which is the stuff that I do because that's my level.
It is not far
and
now.
she said, "Oh yeah, I've made this much and I've done this stuff and I've been successful and you can too," and blah 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 blah. And I was like, "Well, okay, I mean that's fine, but you already had an established base of people because you had a label that pushed your material. You had a dedicated fan base. It's not as easy for somebody like me coming up from the bottom, right?" And her response was, "Well, I don't know what to tell you. Buy my book." And I was like, "You fucking piece of shit." Like, that's what it was. Like, she was like, "I don't know what to tell you, but maybe you'll learn something if you read my book about it." And I'm like, "I'm not gonna buy your piece of shit book now." Like, you just dismissed everything I had to say for no reason. Like, and that's how, and then it ended up that she was an enabler to what her husband was doing. So it's like, she's a bad person. She's a terrible person. And I'm like, I'm not gonna deal with it. But that was years ago. That was a long time ago. I guess they're separated now, to be honest, because you don't want to have, "Oh, well, you did something, and I don't want to be seen," whatever. But they were both involved with everything. A lot of that was close to the book, though. Like, well, not the book, but the graphic novel was kind of like that. It pushed a lot of boundaries. Once you were into it, more. And some of it did get a bit far. But when they had the TV show, they really leaned into it. So I can get that not everything. Like,
give it more time.
I see why some people. Here he goes. He's talking about his Fallout again on the TV show. With Mr. Walton Goggins doing the Walmart commercials and being the ghoul. People will be bored in the game, whereas in the show you kind of get into it.
That needs to recharge. I must wait. That needs to recharge.
Yeah. He is.
I must wait. That needs to recharge.
And you know, I poke fun at you for it, but I don't hate the show either. I just don't have time to watch a new series, is what it is. So, I'm gonna joke around about it because you like it so much, but I'm not actually gonna hate on it because I know a lot of people are into it right now, and I think anything that brings out that franchise to a wider audience is probably good. Because Fallout is good. I like Fallout. I didn't get into 76. I got bored with 4, but I like it as a franchise, and I don't want. I would like it being open to a wider audience. So I appreciate the show, even if I don't know. To a certain extent, like if they did an Elder Scrolls show, I wouldn't be clamoring to be first in line to watch that either, because I don't think it's not the same as playing the game. It's not the same as being in there and really like getting the experience. But then everybody's asking for Elder Scrolls 6, but I don't know. Like Skyrim was all right. It was great. I played a lot of it, but I didn't play a lot of Elder Scrolls Online because it was too difficult and they did too many things, and I think they're playing too much with the lore and the history, so I don't know. At some point, there's too much going on.
Give it more time. Give it more time.
Yeah. And that's where I'm at, too, because I'm not, like, I'm obviously a pretty dedicated solo player about most things. And that's fine. Like, I'm not going to say, I can't say that it's bad just because I don't like it. I'm going to say that I'm not a big fan, because that's just how it is. It's not meant for me. For my play style, it's not meant for me.
Give it more time.
I had one for a while. I was paying for the private server, but that's because I like to have, like, I like to just cheat at everything. So it's like, I don't want to play the game normally. I just want to get all the cool stuff and be awesome. And that's probably why I got bored. And if I go back and just do it normally without that, I'm probably going to be frustrated because there's a learning curve. You got to build the character up, and you got to get the lead. So there's no real winning for me. Unfortunately, there's just no winning.
My bad is full.
But that's how I play games. That's just how I play games.
That needs to recharge.
I should get back to some of my Resident Evil playthroughs because I had been playing through 2 and 3.
My bag is full.
because they had I think I have both of them. So yeah, well, we did play some of 5. We played some of 5.
That needs to recharge.
Yeah.
I must wait.
Gaia plays some Gaia.
Give it more time.
You like big hammers and you cannot lie. I get it. Write a song about it and move on.
Give it more time.
He's terrible. Oh. Na, 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 na.
I must wait. I must wait.
Giant burgers. Yeah, I played a lot of that. I played a ton of that.
That needs to reach
It's
on.
funny about that game because years and years ago, when I first had my 360, I didn't have a lot of games yet. But a certain Mr. Joshua Ford, he had games that he had started, but then he was like, oh, I don't know, this game is kind of boring. And he wouldn't finish them. And he would bring them over because I was like, I needed new games to play. And that was one of the games that he had bought that he was just like, oh yeah, whatever, I don't know. And then I got super into it. And when he saw me getting into it, he was like, oh man, this game is a lot better than I thought. And it made him take another look at it. And that's like, there were multiple games like that he would just buy. And he'd be like, I don't really care for it. It's kind of cool. I'm like, all right, let me do it. And I would buy them, and I would be like, this is awesome. And then I see it. Yeah.
I must wait.
We had some guy in electronics when I first started that series. He told me about that game. He's like, you ever played Dead Space? You gotta creep around and shoot the arms off of these creatures that are just lying there, because if you don't, they'll get up and they'll attack you. And I was like, that sounds kind of cool. I've never played that. And then I saw it in the bargain bin for like $10 at that GameStop.
That needs to reach on.
And I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. And I have never looked back. It's one of the best franchises ever. And the remake is just as good.
That needs to reach on.
It's fantastic. They did a good job of it. Yeah, because that whole studio got taken apart. And
give it more time.
There's no reason to. I know it didn't sell as well as they wanted it to, but it probably sold well enough to make enough money to make it up there.
Give it more time.
Oh, that school with the little exploding babies. Oh, dang it. Yeah. And you gotta get it just right or it just kills you. You can't just jam it in, you gotta go slow. And your character freaks out because it's getting slower, so the stress level gets higher. So you gotta be careful and slow down so you can just put it in nice and easy. Step it in. Yeah.
Just wait.
Because they had that DLC for 3, and the DLC expanded on that, and you went like, and it ended up all those things showed up all at once, and you're like, oh. And that's how it ended. Like,
That needs to recharge.
Well, guess we split. Yeah. having like another game in that series would be great. I don't know. Where else would you go with it? Like the resistance battling against the necromorphs. Like, I don't know. It would get a little cheesy. You would almost have to, because you're going street to street to try to fight off the necromorphs and try to find the various... You'd find the markers, and you'd have to just... Yeah, you'd have to just take out markers.
I must wait.
Yeah. It puts you into the shoes of just some normal person, just some normal soldier in the army. Yeah, you're a cut above because you're ODST, but that's
time we die.
Yeah. No.
That needs to recharge.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
I must wait.
He was into, like, Little Big Planet and stuff, though, with PlayStation 3. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on people who like that game. I'm just saying you can't compare that. Like, you can't say that, oh, yeah, these are the type of games I like, and then say... Oh yeah, Halo is bad. Because it's different things. You can't. The jazz, the little piano stuff, and the saxophone. And it was nice kind of navigating the city.
Give it more time.
Yeah. Finding that secondary story about that girl whose father had been part of the programming of the city network, and then dealing with the corrupt police and the police chief and all the other kind of stuff. Yeah. That was good.
I must wait.
And then that dude that you meet in the data center who's trying to erase the data. He's trying to erase the evidence of that. And he's just some fake cop with a shotgun. And he thinks he can take you down at that point. Like, oh, you've heard too much. And one shot and he's dead. Because it's like, that's the end of that story. But it was still a good conclusion.
More time. I must wait.
Because you know how that's going to end. Like, you absolutely know there's no way out.
I must wait.
And then you get that spot at the end after the last level where you're just like there in the city trying to fight everything off until they finally overwhelm you. Yeah.
That needs to recharge. I must wait. That needs to recharge.
Yeah, because they give you the rocket launcher, and then what are you going to do about it?
That needs to recharge.
They
give it more time.
Yeah.
Give it more time.
It could have revitalized the series. It really could have. If they'd have kept going in that direction. But they just decided that, well, we don't like us. So we're just going to say screw it. And Infinite just kind of tossed all of that story to the side. Like, it was... Nothing that you did in 5 made any difference to Infinite.
Give it more time.
And I can't imagine that Infinite will have any impact on anything coming at it. There's no point. So... Well, they have finished the season that they put out. It was a few months ago. With the final season of multiplayer stuff. They unlock everything for the battle passes, so that if you just play through the multiplayer, you can unlock everything in the game instead of having to wait seasonally for different things because there are no more seasons. So they're done supporting.
I must wait.
I don't know if they're going to make a sequel to it because they're working on the remake of 1, which looks good, but it's a new company. It's going to be on Game Pass though, day 1. So at least I'm going to give it a try at least to see how different it is. And it doesn't have multiplayer. It doesn't have multiplayer. It's only got local co-op.
That needs to recharge.
Reloaded. Yeah. Yeah. And it didn't need a remake. Ultimate was fine. Like Ultimate was already remastered. Reloaded actually looks worse.
Give it more time.
If I'm being honest about it.
I can't carry any more.
Yes. Dead Space 2 was... Yeah. Mass Effect 2, Dead Space 2, Borderlands 2. Yeah. They're different styles, though. Like, 1 and 2 were different generations of how they made those games.
Nephilim, I see you did not heed my warning.
That's another one of those. Mass Effect 1 was one of those games that somebody else bought and was like, I don't know, I can't get into it. And then once I really got into it, they saw how good it was. And they were like, oh, okay. That's that, Fallout 3 and Dead Space. It's like, sometimes you just gotta give these games a chance.
I will. What is this? No! Diablo has reached the arch!
Diablo has reached the arch. He's gonna buy himself a Big Mac.
No. Diablo has begun extinguishing the Crystal Arch. That's why the angels have fallen. If its light
How long
should
is
go
this?
out
Is
forever,
this something that we can do, or is this something that we
Diablo
want to stop?
before that happens.
We stand together as mortals.
Diablo.
That's what I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if this is like the final boss fight, or if there's like a bunch of levels to do before this boss fight. Because we're leading up to Diablo. We'll go a little ways, and then if it seems like there's a lot to do, I think we'll probably call it. But we'll see what goes. We'll see what happens. Yeah, he's just got stuff to talk about, though. He doesn't have mission stuff. I think this is it. I think this is the Diablo fight. Well, yeah, that's the DLC, though. But we can probably do this and then call it. Let's fight Diablo. Yeah, let's do that. He's gonna be a huge bullet sponge. Coming to get ya. Well, that didn't work.
I am Legion.
The seven evils. Yeah, look at that. Look at that absorption. Look, like not even budging on that there. Yeah. Oh, Diablo.
I must wait.
Don't you want to be my friend? Oh, Diablo. Yeah, because they have to.
I must wait.
Because it was. Oh, well, this Diablo came from a lady, so we have to be careful. Even though it's a giant friggin' demon.
Give it more time.
Tough to chew on, maybe like a burnt steak. That's a good fight, though. I still think Diablo would win because Diablo has power. Like, the Alien Queen is still just a physical creature. It doesn't have power.
That needs to recharge.
Even that Diablo still has massive power, as opposed to, again, the Alien Queen. And that's going to make the difference, because they're both the right size, and they're both the same physical fighting level, based on just this here alone. But if you're going to throw in the hellish powers of the underworlds, then you got to get right. There's no way. No, I don't think so. Because demons are resistant to that kind of stuff usually. Yeah. We fight demons a lot that do acid damage all the time to us when they don't take it. You know? It's one of those things inherent, like they don't usually take burn damage because they're from the hells. They're immune to heat, so they're also immune to acid because that's another part of it. Oh yeah.
By defeating us can you return to your own realm, but none have ever grown from the depths of their own.
This is Halloween Diablo. This is Shadow Diablo.
You shall never wake from this nightmare.
Give it more time.
Naruto. I say Naruto because I don't know.
How tastes your fear, never.
I don't. No.
I must wait.
I don't know.
I must wait.
It's gonna be we gotta fight the Shadow Clones too. You please send me to the Shadow Realm. Come on, you. It's not fair.
I must wait.
Can you feel your death approaching?
I have no idea because I don't actually watch the show. So
You cannot defeat your own terror.
I have no idea. My daughter watches Pokemon stuff.
You shall never wake from this nightmare.
I must wait.
She loves him. She's the champion of like 2 games. She's the champion of 2 games and 2 regions. Because she's like, I'm gonna use the Eevee, and the Eevee is my favorite. And it's gonna murder everything.
Time.
Like, all right.
You shall never wake
Yeah,
from
she's
this
into that.
nightmare.
Murdering. Legend of Zelda.
Give it more time.
Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda.
Give it more time.
Link joined the NWO.
Can you feel your death approaching?
Alright, Ganondorf. I'm gonna bring the whole NWO to take you out.
How tastes your fear, Nephilim?
That needs to recharge.
He would probably drink the Scott Hall again. He'd be the reason why Scott Hall had the problem.
How does it feel knowing you have failed those who depended on you?
How do you think about that, Diablo? I've gotten another level. I'm level 60. It's level 60.
Tastes your fear, Nephilim.
That
Yeah,
needs to
they'd be
recharge.
the new horsemen. The prime evils. They'd be the prime evils.
How does it feel knowing you have failed those who depended on you?
That needs to recharge.
I'm the giant demon shithead.
Your Nephilim power will not help you in this one, mortal.
I drive 105 miles an hour on the Merrick Parkway.
You cannot defeat your
There's a story that didn't go anywhere. No, The Rock's against anybody. Not at all. I'm going to show up and be the main focus for several months in WrestleMania, and then I'm going to go away and never finish my story. He kept coming back for no reason, and then he never finished any of the stories. He was involved with Cena, he was involved with Cody, he was involved with Roman. He had Travis Scott, who sucked, so they got rid of him.
How tastes your fear, Nephilim?
I guess what partially happened was that The Rock got on the board of directors for the company that owns WWE now, and he had his own writers, and he came in and was like, I want to do this. And so they were like, well, okay, I mean, we can't exactly say no because you're on the board, but we gotta work with the existing storylines. And he worked with the existing storylines really badly. And then when it didn't go the way he wanted, he was just like, never mind, I'm done. And that was it. Like, the whole Cena seal turn. Seal turn. He's a seal.
I must wait.
The whole heel turn with Cena. A seal turn would have been a lot more impressive. But the whole thing, like, they had to adjust it and make it like he switched it for no reason.
All that you have ever loved shall die along.
He's bouncing a ball off his nose. What is he doing?
That needs to recharge.
But regardless, like, they did that switch with him and Cody going back to him being good, like on like an episode of Raw or something like that. Like, he apologized to that kid, and then like he's not a bad guy anymore, and then he just does that goofy tap out to Gunther, like, oh, I guess I'm done. Ha ha ha, smile, tap. that's what they do. They've got that the foreign menace stereotype. Rusev wasn't doing the job, so they got to stick with Gunther.
That needs to recharge.
But it doesn't matter because they haven't booked him right.
That needs to recharge.
But see, part of that apparently Rusev wanted them to involve his wife, and it was his idea to do the whole cheating wife thing. Like, why would you involve your wife into it and then say, oh yeah, I want my wife to cheat on me with this other wrestler, and then, like it doesn't make any sense. And then they did split up for real. They split up for real. And then he got hurt. And then he went back to Bulgaria because they wouldn't pay for his medical here in the United States. So he went back to get his stuff help, and they didn't give him any calls to come back. And then him and his wife got back together, so they're back together again. And then his contract ran out. He was like, well, I think go back together with you. And that was it. Like, it's such a stupid story. It's such a dumb story. When I say it out loud, it sounds stupid because it is. Yeah, like, come on.
A bit more time. That needs to recharge.
Yeah.
I must wait.
Yeah.
I must wait.
And maybe that's what they're thinking. Maybe they finally thought that maybe that's not going to work with the company. But the whole reason they were leaning into going to retirement to retire. It's obvious. I think they pivoted that. Obafemi. Now Obafemi is the big guy. But I don't think he's ready to be the next replacement for Brock. Because that's the other thing, too. Brock was the guy who's like, he's going to come in, he's going to destroy everybody. He's always going to be the destroyer. You need a replacement. You need somebody else who's going to be the destroyer, who just hardly ever loses, not because he's bad, but because he's just bad dominant.
That needs to recharge.
And I don't know if Obafemi is that level yet. I mean, Gunther, I don't think so. Gunther is Gunther. But I don't know. Like, they made a monster out of Brock Lesnar, unfortunately. And I was never a fan. Like, I was never a fan of that, though, because how do you follow that? How do you replace that when it's time? You have to have the right person at the right time. And I don't think they have it. They don't have the right person. But Brock is getting older. He doesn't want to do this for too much longer. He wants to live on his range in Saskatchewan with Sable.
That needs to recharge.
Because that's his wife. I mean, like, and so, I mean, what else? Like, what do you want him to do? Like, I don't know. It's just you can't manufacture it, and they're trying to. We ended up only fighting one. If we'd have had to fight another, we'd have been in another round. I think sometimes you do. I don't know. Maybe just on this difficulty, they were like, no, never mind.
How do you remember?
I don't gotta
The
talk.
day is won.
Evil time.
Time will tell. Do you want to travel to the next act? I guess so, but then we're gonna stop. I'm just gonna get there to set a save point. You got 25 seconds. You better get to it quick.
Time.
Now we did it. Alright. Yeah, you gotta watch the scene.
Diablo was defeated.
Diablo. I'ma skip it. I'ma skip that too. I skipped both of those. I skipped them both. Well, you can do that. Because I've seen it. I've seen it. I've already seen it. I've been there. I've done that. Yeah. Now my skeletons are trying to go fight things, and we're not trying to fight the thing. We're trying to be done here. No, I gotta eat some food. And I gotta get up early. I gotta get up at like 8 o'clock. Because I have to go get up early to take her car to get groceries because mine is dangerous. And then they have to leave at noon to go somewhere down south for some family thing. Yeah, I'm gonna drink it up. I'm gonna drink and just hang out. Probably just clean. I might. There's nobody here to see it. No, it's my house. I can pull out whatever I want. I could helicopter it if I want to. Helicopter in my house. No, it's not. Unless I went like opened up the window and there were people walking by and then they saw me and then I can be like, hey, that's indecent. And I can be like, well, it's my house. And they'll be like, well, we saw it. We're the public. And then I can be like, well, don't look in my windows. Because he's Grim Reapering. He wanted to like reset all the souls to 0, I think, or something like that. Like he wanted to have everything like, if all of the souls are collected here, then there's no more pain and there's no more whatever because everybody's just a soul now. He's kind of a dumbass. In case you wondered. Yeah, he's still a dumbass, but it was a fun adventure. I can't say anything about that. It's funny because you're watching all that and I'm seeing you stand here and I'm not seeing any of it because I'm already on the level. I can't even hear you, brother. They're probably all related. I mean, they're all, you know, what they are. Brothers and nephews and uncles and mothers and sisters and Cristal. Let's get some Cristal and get trashed. Come on, in the club, Cristal. It didn't work out because he's dead by the 4th one. No, it doesn't. Diablo's not even in the 4th game. Like, it's a whole game named after Diablo, and he's not even in it. And Mephisto. Mephisto is like the next big guy. Like, they're doing a DLC soon, and he's like the next big thing. Mephisto. Yeah, yeah. They brought back Belial from that fortress fight from 3. And so you can fight him as like a lair boss to get extra gear, but he likes to one-shot you because he's a bitch. We did it. Now, don't go yet. Don't go yet. We're done. We're finished. We're leaving. Unless you're fighting by yourself. Oh, alright. Okay. But then we're done. I want to eat some food. I'm hungry. I know, but I gotta eat. I'm hungry, man. I gotta eat some noodles.
Tyrion send me to find you.
People are...
It will be done. I swear.
What is he talking about?
My bag is full.
Because you set them off, and now they're going. What a view. That's it, though. He's gonna break the Batman's back. Yeah, that's what he does. Diablo. Diablo. Okay. Look. We're good. I'm not going to the next area. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not. I'm still out here. No, I didn't. See you later. We're done. No, I didn't. Is it gonna save or is it gonna be more monsters? Okay. No! No, no, I'm not falling for it again. I'm not falling for it again. I gotta have some food. I'm hungry. I gotta eat some food and have some dinner. Rock you like a hurricane. I don't need no instructions to know how to rock. I don't need instructions. I know how to rock. Bulbasaur, Venusaur, and then Bulbasaur, Venusaur, and then what's the other one? What's the Ivysaur? Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and then Venusaur. Yes, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. Yeah, that's the only reason I know. Well, that's great. That's fantastic. Yeah. We're going to show you a bunch of games that suck. Excellent. I want to see that. What's coming to Game Pass? Relooted? Oh my gosh, I love that game. Did you play it? Did you try it? Because I played it. I tried it. I did. I tried it. It's ridiculous because the gameplay itself is fine. Like, it's not my style, but the gameplay, I'm sure people would like it. But the story is problematic. It's really problematic. And the dialogue is bad. Like, yeah. They still thought it was a good idea. They still thought it was a good idea. They thought it was a great idea. It was about a certain skin color of people looting things. Like, what part is hard to understand? This might be a problem. That's what the story is too. That's exactly what the story is. We're stealing this stuff because it's our heritage and we have to steal it because that's the only way to get it back. Like, okay. My Russians. Well, that's it. I'm turning off the stream. I'm doing that. I mean, we can talk for a bit afterwards if you want, but I'm turning off the stream because we are done with that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So, good night, folks. Thank you for watching. See you later.